Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. For tonight, we dine in hell!
How's it going, YouTube? Parasitic Generation back with you today to do a video on my knife collection as of August 12th, 2020. Hope all of y'all are doing great. Y'all staying safe and working hard. We're going to get right into it, guys. First off, I got a Gerber EAB Light folding utility knife. And I got to say, guys, for what this is, it's a very convenient blade. It takes standard razor blades, easy to change out. It is a liner lock, and it has a pocket clip, or as they call it, they also say it's a money clip. But it's easy and compact, as you can see there. It closes up, and this I keep in my back pocket, my left back pocket at all times. It's very convenient, especially at work. If I need to cut something that I don't want to scuff up my work knife per se, I'll use this if it's really hard stuff. Here we got the Intech Bear Claw. Nice knife for what it is, guys. $10. I actually bought the 3 of these on sale for $6.99. Well worth the money. It's 440 stainless steel. Comes razor sharp with half serrations. Nasty little curved hawk bill. Good for self-defense. You know, it's not the best knife, but it's solid for the price. Oh, that's a fail. For the price of what it is, and the aluminum scales, if it's really good in your hand. So if you're looking for a really cheap but solid self-defense knife or utility knife in general, that's a good one. Now here is a Tac Force. I don't know what model. Some people are gonna freak out, but this is actually a solid knife for what it is. As you can see, I haven't used it yet, but for what it is the lockup is strong. It's only $8. Liner lock, comes sharp. I don't know what steel it is. I know it's a low quality stainless. It's not going to hold the edge that long. But my friend has one of these that I gave him a long time ago, and he says it's still running strong, and I believe him because I work with him. And you know, good little beater knife for that price. Here we got a Bear Ops, or a Bear Edge, my bad. A Bear Edge Tanto, 3.5 inch Tanto, 440 stainless, do you believe? Comes razor sharp, liner lock, G10 handle scales, pocket clip, you know, the standard. Picked this up at Tractor Supply for like, I think it's 25 bucks. I really haven't used that often. Here we go. One of my favorite knives on the table is the Camillus Chunk. I don't know why I like this knife so much. It is crazy. It is nice and light. It is a little beefy. $17. Got this at Bass Pro. Comes with a plastic handle. Okay, you gotta give it a break. Comes with a 440C titanium coated blade. Comes with ball bearings. It's so smooth. It fits in my hand perfect. Kind of resembles a CRKT Pilar. It is a liner lock and tip down only. But in my opinion, that's not a deal breaker for me. Feels really good in the hand, chipping up top for you to get really good cuts. All in all, the Camillus Chunk is well worth the money of 20 bucks. Here we got the Effengrau EF926. Well worth the money. At the time I was buying I bought 2 of these for the price of $20 a piece. Well worth the money. G10 handle scales, orange accents, G10 backspacer, stainless steel liners. It is a liner lock with good lockup. D2, or so it says, with a nasty looking Tanto point. Nice and sharp, smooth, ball bearings. So for the price of $20, it's actually hard to beat this knife. I think it's like $24 now on the website of Amazon, and in my opinion, that's still a good price. Here we got the EF908 beast of a Tanto folder. Okay, beast. Fits in my hand perfect. It's a 3.5 inch blade. D2, I do use this. So you can see there, scuff marks. It takes a real nice edge. It is super smooth with the ball bearings. It's about $25 on Amazon. Well worth the money if you like big beefy folders like I do. Here we got the Effengrau EF335, which is a clone of a Strider, which I don't really care if it's a clone, but beefy blade stock, fits really good in the hand. It has a finger choil up front, get a real good grip on it to be able to do some work. I just love the spear point blade. Comes with ball bearings, just all around good little blade. Here we got the Ontario Utilitac 2 in Tanto point. They also make it in a drop point. This is in OS 8A, designed by Joe Pardue, which is a well-known designer. Liner lock, fits really good in the hand. It's a good little tactical or beater knife for whatever you want. As you can see, I have a thing for Tantos. That's like $25 to $30. Here we got the Free Wolf Warrior, and this is one of my favorite knives that I have. As you can see, I use it. I use this a lot to cut open boxes and stuff. 4-inch blade of actual D2, Warncliffe style blade, G10 handle scales on one side and stainless steel on the other. Really good deep carry pocket clip. It is a frame lock, and I just love the accents on the pivot screws and just on this side in general. I just love it. It is nice and smooth. It just falls shut with ball bearings for the price of $30 on Amazon. It's called the Free Wolf Warrior folder, so go check it out. I'm not going to put any links for obvious reasons because, you know, YouTube can be a little iffy. But yeah, check that one out. It's a really good one. Here, one of my favorite. Try not to swear in my videos anymore. One of my favorite knives of all time is this Budget SOG Aegis FL. I have put this knife through the ringer. I haven't broke the tip, surprisingly, because I don't use it like a pry bar, which another one of my knives I have on the table. I did break the tip, but we're going to get to that. HCR 13 MOV, nice and thin, fits in my hand perfectly. It came razor sharp out of the box. It's easy to sharpen with a stone or a regular sharpener. Deep carry pocket clip, frame lock, and it's still smooth to this day, even though I have put it through the ringer and it has seen some abuse. Here we got the CRKT flat out. Okay. It's a lurch design. Okay. HCR 13 MOV. Frame lock. It is assisted. As you can see in the back there, that is a spring. It comes flying out via a thumb stud. It's nice. It's slim, sleek, and just, this is kind of like a gentleman's folder, but also prison shank status because it has a nasty needle point with a deep carry pocket clip. When you carry this, you feel like you don't got nothing on you. So I really highly recommend that. It's a good design knife for the price of about $30. Here we got my Cold Steel Black Talon 2 S35VN 4-inch blade of serrated nastiness. Nice and thin, 4.5 ounces. One of my favorite self-defense blades. I carry this a lot. Okay. I have 2 of these for the price of $100. It's kind of hard to beat. Here we got my Boker Kalashnikov XXL. Oh, that's sexy. This is in Desert Warrior pattern. 4.75 inch blade, I do believe, of coated, I don't know if you can see that, D2. Comes nice and sharp, aluminum scale. Just, it comes out with authority. Woo! Love it. Fits good in my hand. If you want a good self-defense blade or just a novelty to fidget with, for the price of $60 on Blade HQ, it's hard to beat. I really like this knife. I just got that about a week ago. One of my all-time favorite knife designs. Again, Cold Steel Spartan. This one is in CTS BD1. I've had this for like 6-7 years. Not one problem with it. Just not much to say that it's just badass. Here is my Cold Steel Voyager XL Tanto, fully serrated. OS 10A, nasty blade. I like the Voyager series. Here I got the Vaquero. Same steel, OS 10A. This is my oldest Voyager. This is in CTS BD1. Clip point. Very nice. Had that almost as long as my Spartan. Here we have my S-Tech Beast Pocket Cleaver. Beast. About $22-25 on Amazon. It is a heavy. It is impractical. I'm just going to say it's impractical for anything you're really going to need unless you're chopping down a freaking tree or you need to go chasing Workhorses on some hogs. Okay, I don't see really any use for that. It's just cool to have. Here we got the Camillus Beast. This is in VG, where is it at? VG10. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Focus. VG10, which is a good steel in my opinion. Tanto point, G10 handle scales, nice big old beefy folder. I don't use it that much. I don't know. It just doesn't really call to me. I bought it, but it doesn't really call to me like my other knives. This is my Buck 110 Hunter Light. Okay, as you can see here, I used the absolute snot out of this knife. Even kind of blunted the tip a little bit. Opening boxes, cutting rope. It is nice and light. Feels like you're carrying absolutely nothing. 420 HC, just like my Buck 110 Classic Hunter. I've had this for over 15 years, and you can see the patina on it. It is just one of my favorite all classic knives. If I want to get classic, I'll carry this on my belt along with some other knives. But I have skinned and done countless animals and work with this knife. Here we got the Gerber Icon. Actually a really good budget offering from Gerber. I'm not usually a Gerber fan, but this is 7CR17 MOV steel. It's not the best steel, but it takes a good edge. It doesn't last long, but it's easy to sharpen. It has over a 4-inch blade. Aluminum scales with some sticky rubber inserts. Feels really good in the hand. Liner lock with a OK pocket clip. It is nice and light and actually surprisingly thin. It is a good tactical blade or work knife. And I got it on Blade HQ for $14. Okay, so for $14 on sale, you get a nice knife from Gerber that fits in your hand, pretty much in all people's hands really well. Good little beater knife for the price of $14. It's kind of hard to beat, in my opinion. Here we got the Camillus Bushcraft folder. Okay, this is a bushcraft knife, or what it was designed for by Camillus. This is a micarta scale knife, one of my only knives that I have that's micarta. Oh my God, I love micarta so much. It is beautiful. I think that pattern is beautiful. Fits in my hand great. I love the blade design. It is also in a good steel. It's in Sandvik 12C27 Sandvik stainless steel. Very good edge retention and corrosion resistance. It is a lockback. Okay, so it's going to require 2 hands to close, but 1 hand to open. And it has a deep carry pocket clip. I've been carrying this one a lot lately when I'm not at work because I just love it so much. Nice and smooth. For the price of, I think it was $40, well worth the price in my opinion. Here we have this Spyderco Resilience. My old Workhorse had this for a couple years. It has been through the ringer. Still sharp. Not one iota of corrosion because I oil it every now and again because I sweat on it a lot. Liner lock, yeah, I mean, you've seen many reviews on this. So just Spyderco resilience. Here we go is the Kube KU214, and as you can see, there's a slight issue. Tips missing. This is an amazing knife. I'm going to still say that right now. An amazing knife. G10 handle scales, D2, liner lock, fits perfectly in the hand. Anodized titanium pocket clip, which as you can see is discolored because I have carried the crap out of this knife because it was my work knife until I broke the tip. Now, I was prying like a dumbass, and like I should have been using something different. I was prying, open a paint can, okay, like you're supposed to use like with a screwdriver, and that tip just popped right off. I do not fault the knife. I do not fault the company. I fault myself. The edge is still good. I can still use this knife. I can probably like reprofile the tip. I'm just a lazy bastard. So I don't know when I'll get to that, but it is a really good knife for all told. Here is my Cold Steel Code 4 in S35VN 4160 aluminum handle scales. It is a lockback with the triad lock system. It is nice and thin. Gentleman's tactical folder. It fits really good in my hands. The scales are kind of slippery, but if you really hold on to it, it's not going to go anywhere, okay? They ain't going to go anywhere. Comes razor sharp. I carry this when I'm feeling tactical but fancy. Has a pretty good pocket clip. It is nice and light, and for the price of like $75, it is actually worth it. And almost last is my Boker Kalashnikov Hawkbill. This is the XL version. Heck yeah. This thing comes out with authority. I love Boker Kalashnikovs. It just comes up with a snap. Nice and light. Fits in my hand perfectly. I got the serrated version because I'm a sucker for serrations because they cut like nobody's business. I got this for a self-defense blade because I can. It is nice and light. Aluminum scales. Nice pocket clip. Not too fond of the wavy pocket clip, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's my Boker Kalashnikov Hawkbill. And they make a whole bunch of different other blade styles, but that one is what I prefer. As you see, I have a thing for Tantos and Hawkbills. Don't know why, I just do. And the last pocket knife I got is my Cold Steel Spada XL, which is actually my everyday carry. I carry this at work every freaking day. That is why they call me Rambo at work. I carry this because I can. It fits in my pocket perfectly. And as you can see the patina on it, I've been sweating on it, and I work at a cement plant, okay? So it gets dusty, dirty, sweaty. And in the lieu of things that's going on right now, people getting drug out of their cars and beat up and killed and stuff, this is good to have just in case. So, yeah, that's one of my everyday carry knives, and I love it. For a price of $140, it is worth it. So, that is my pocket knife collection. I tried not to make it too long. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like my granddad used to say, violence is the last resort of the thinking man. Only a fool would refuse to face the facts when it becomes an option for life. Y'all stay armed and safe.